And where down we go, 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 oh, where down we go, go, go. Say where down we go.
Morning, everybody. I just wanted to let you know what I'm doing today, and I had some questions on the door that my dad made, and I helped him, but he did most of the work. But I had some questions on it, so I'd like to answer those first and foremost. One of them was what people needed and what we used for my door, and I had a list. We had 24 1/4 inch by 1.5 pan head screws, I think. I don't know if they were screws or bolts or whatever, but that's what I picked up. 3 deadbolts for the door, and then 4 flat angled metal pieces that are the flat things that you use on each corner, and then 7 5x4x8 pressure treated boards. And what he did is he cut some of them in half and separated some of them. Now, and then I had a 24-inch by 24-inch piece of automobile glass in it. And then I also had those little pin things that go in the wood to hold the door in. Plus I used the clear silicone to keep it in as well. What I'd like to do now is kind of show you guys what the inside looks like. And just so you know, pressure treated does shrink. So right now I'm just letting it weather a little bit before I finish it completely, because there still needs to be strapping on the inside and the outside. And then what I'm going to do is put some weather tight caulking on the outside of it where the seams come together, so that way it is weather tight. Because right now it's, drying, so I'm just letting it be for right now and for a couple of weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks. And then once the 3 or 4 weeks hit, then it should be right where it has shrunk enough that I can do the other half of the project on it. So this is what the inside looks like. I move my face out of the way. The inside looks like this. What we did is we used the original hinge on the door, and we bolted through the same screws holes that it had before that. And then if you see, he put these on. These were those angle pieces he wanted. I have the deadbolt for the top locking door, and then for when I come inside and want to lock it for the evening or just feel more safe, the handle. And then on the inside it looks like this. It's all those boards cut like so, and that's how he did that side. Now when we open it up, if you want to see, he made the overhang on the inside with the outside board, so that seals it better. And he did that all the way down. And then on the very bottom, he made that lip at the bottom as well. And on the top, he did the same thing. I can't really get you up there very well. And then on the outside, what we did is he has all that overhang there. And this is what I was talking about, how I'm going to take some strapping and put it over this, because you can see kind of inside right now. But once this dries, the pressure treated lumber dries, then I will put a piece of strapping over each one of these cracks on the inside and outside. But like I said, it's just waiting for it to dry and weather. We did use that original hinge. I did also use the original weather thing that was on the original doors. And what I did is I used some, it's like liquid weld, or that stuff I showed you guys in the last video, to make it tight to the bus. And then I just screwed it into the wood on this side and overlapped the top piece onto the bottom piece. And that's what that looks like. So that is kind of an explanation of the door. I'll show you a little closer part of how he did that. And then I took another piece of that weather. I got garage door, like the thing that goes on a garage door for the weather stripping, kind of at the bottom. But I kind of like meshed that onto the very top, so the rain comes over the door and not into the door. And then I used that other piece up there to overhang it, so when it's driving, it goes kind of past the door and not directly into the door. So that's the door. The plan for today, however, to get what I want done is I am going to be making a panel up in here. I'm going to have like a shoe area in this section. But you know me, I always have the crazy ideas that I want to do. I want to put a fold down seat for my dog because I'm weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a box that flips down, and then I'm going to have some kind of a spring or a like one of those little air things that come up. So the box is going to slide in, like I'm going to hinge it so it comes down, and then you're going to be able to pull it up. So that way when it's down, it's going to be on the floor, but the inside of it's going to pop up. So when I'm driving, my dog loves to look out the window. So he'll be able to be at the same height as me, and when it's not in use, I can push it back down and then flop it back up. And then that whole other section over here is just going to be like shoe storage, you know, maybe his dog food in there. I don't know yet. But I just came up with the idea the other day, and I was like, man, that could work. Because I took him for a ride the other day, and he was just sitting back there, and anytime we stopped, he was like, hey, Mom, what's happening? Why can't I see out the windows? Because he's used to car rides, and he's able to look and see what's going on while we're driving. And I think he kind of misses that, so I kind of felt bad. So that's going to be the project today, and I have to go down and get the lumber. Hopefully Lowe's isn't as busy this weekend as it was last weekend, because down here in Texas they did start opening up a lot more things so people can do other things than just go to Lowe's. So that's what I'll be doing. I will keep you guys updated. I did do a little sketch of it so you can see what my plan is here for this little project. So that's what it looks like on paper. What it actually comes out to be, it's probably going to be a different thing, and I'm sure there'll be lots of swearing and lots of I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'll figure it out kind of thing. My dad did leave, so I can't get his help on this one, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. I always do. All right, see you guys in a bit. Show you how far I've gotten so far with this project with my raising dog bed. So I made the box that it's gonna go in right there, and this is what it does. It folds up and looks like that. So it's even with the stairwell when you're coming up. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to. So it's even with the stairwell coming up. I am going to build another section here that comes in and out right there for, like I said, the dog food and stuff like that. But the biggest project so far is making this, which is just a box, and pretty much it's going to have these little hinges on it, so that way when I open it up, it will be like this. It will add a little bit more height so that my doggy can see out the windshield. I know I'm lame and I think about stuff for my dog, but I want him to be comfortable and be happy in the house too. So he has always loved to just sit right beside me. So I am trying to make it the best possible little bed for him as possible. So anyways, I'll let you guys know when I get more done. All right, bye. Okay guys, so I've gotten to this point in the day where I think I'm just gonna quit. It's not that it's coming out bad, it's just I want to measure things a little bit better. But I would like to show you. So far I've accidentally put it in the freezer because it wasn't fast enough of getting cold, and now it's like a slushy. Anyways, so this is what I did. I don't know if you can see it very well. So what I did is I put a hinge on the floor, made this box, and this comes down right here like this. So this is great for like during the day when he wants to just lay here. But the part that's the coolest, not even gonna lie, because there's a little bit of storage under here, so his actual dog bed, like the soft part, will go underneath here. But when we're driving, the old boy, hold on, I haven't perfected it, will come up a little bit higher, plus his little pad, and he'll be able to see out the window. Now, I have to say, thinking about this, I wish I had had like a little bigger of these hinge things. I didn't see anything. That's all I could find at Lowe's for now. And then you just slide it back down, pop it back up when it's not in use, and it's out of the way. You can walk up and down the stairs, no problem. It's not in the way. So I'm pretty excited because I was trying to, in my brain, this whole week I thought about it. I was like, you know, he really likes going for rides. He likes working out the windows. It's like, how can I design something? Because if I just design it that way, he's not gonna be able to see still because he's so short-legged. So that's what I had designed so far. And what I will be doing tomorrow probably is making an inside, finishing that front part up and making it look all nice and neat. But for today, I think I've gotten to a point where I'm okay with just being like, you know what, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day and not work so hard. So that's where I'm at. Good morning. So this morning I got the dog part finished yesterday, but this morning I'm working on making the shoe shelf and everything right in here, trying to get that all organized so that looks better and more finished off and everything like that. So I've been working on that a little bit, cleaned up the bus a little bit, and then made a mess because I cleaned the bus up. So I'll be still working on that and hopefully finish the drainage from my sink into at least underneath the bus at this time. So the big project today is getting this part over here finished and stable and able to get everything done. So that's what I'll be working on. I'll give you guys updates throughout the day so you can see the progress, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, so this is as far as I've gotten so far. I have painted that. The top is, one of the doors is out there, and then I have to make a top to this so that way it is a nice like kind of countertop over there. So that's where I've gotten so far with the painting of it all. So yeah, I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Okay guys, so it's the end of Sunday and I wanted to show you how everything came out as far as Walter's seat and see how he does. He has not tried it yet, so this is all new experiment for him. So let's see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this down. Watch out, buddy. I'm gonna pull this down, and then when we pull this up, you take off out the bed, and then you put it up here. Can you get up there? Go around the side. Come on. Go. Come on. Walter, come. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Get your fat ass up there. So, can you get all the way up, bud? There we go. Now look, we be driving, and you can see out the window. How cool is that, buddy? Look, his head is like right up on the little black part. He loves it. Do you love it? And then we can just do this to get you down. Ready? We're going to take a ride backwards. We're going to take a ride backwards, okay? Ready? Set. Boom. All right. Good boy. So I would have to say he loves it because he can see out the window now, and that was what I really wanted, is for him to be close by. He likes anytime that we're driving anywhere in the car, he wants to be right beside me, and his face is like right on the dash, just like this. So I wanted him to be able to experience that still on the bus as well. Huh? Is it approved by you? Yeah. So that is the dog bed part. So let me push it up and I can show you guys the rest of what I did this weekend. So let's take this back up. Put that back in there. Put that back down. Put that up. All right, we're gonna take a trip, guys. I'm gonna show you what we did. Well, I say we, I mean I, because Walter doesn't really help do much. But I also made this entryway here. I don't know if you can see it. So it's all the front of the entryway now. So it's not like that boring, as you would say, when you first walk through a bus, a regular bus. It doesn't look like that anymore. So I am really happy that I got all of that done. I didn't get it all painted. I wanted to get more of it painted, but it just didn't happen because This took me the last 2 days straight working on it. But I'm happy that the dog lift came out really well because, I don't know, I just want to spoil my puppy. He's a good boy. So that's about it for this week, guys. I don't know what I'll be doing next weekend. I never know until halfway through the week prior, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably do that. It's all a guessing game for me as well. And I'm just so happy that I have so many new subscribers and everybody has been following me. I really, truly, truly appreciate it. Love you guys to death. You guys have a great week and much love.